You wanted it? It's finally here. I've been getting non-stop questions about when are you going to do a mock draft, Moose? We want to hear exactly what you have to say about what you think the Dirty Birds will do in the 2026 draft in Pittsburgh. Well, it's here. I'm going to give it to you today. Today is the day that you guys get what you want. It's the most common ask of me right now. I can't tell you how many DMs I get daily. When are you going to do a mock draft? Can you do a mock draft? What's your guys' thoughts about the Falcons drafting this guy? How about this guy? Woo. Okay. You want? I deliver. So, if you want more mock drafts, if you want more full mock drafts for the Dirty Birds, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up icon. Let me know down in the comment section also if you want me to do more mock drafts on the weekly basis. But if you want more mock drafts, hit that thumbs up button. Important to note, only 5 picks. Only 5 picks. And no trades in this mock draft. Maybe I'll do a mock draft with some trades. Maybe I'll do a mock draft trading back into the first. Maybe I'll do a mock draft trading down. Probably trading down. But for right now, we're going to stick with the 5. Pick number 48 is our first one. So, without further ado, with the 48th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Dominique Orange, defensive tackle from Iowa State. This is a name that has been popping up not only at the Combine, but amongst league circles as one of the biggest sleepers in the draft. He's the perfect anchor for this Jeff Ulbrich-led defense. He is massive with active feet and athleticism against zone concepts, which... Good thing most NFL teams run now, these zone concepts. So he's got a perfect transition in style of play into the NFL. Now, he does have limited pass rush production and inconsistent tackling technique, but you can develop the tackling technique, and I don't need him to be a pass rusher. I need him to take up space. I need him to stop the run. Now, the numbers are actually pretty bad, right? Like, there's really nothing here in 2025. But I will remind you guys, I'll remind you that he is mostly just an anchor player. Someone that can literally just take up space. Something the Falcons didn't have last year. This fits a need, and with the right development, you can get plenty of productivity out of him. He is already a player that has such great stopping ability against the run. He's so good at it. So good. And I don't need you to stuff so many guys behind the line of scrimmage. Can you stop them right at 1 yard? If that's the case, that's great. He's got huge upside. And playing with Ulbrich, with his teaching, I think this is a great pick for the Falcons. He is somebody that has been generating a ton of buzz at the Combine. Now, he didn't exactly work out, but he did do all of the questions and answers stuff. But here's what NFL Draft Buzz says about Orange, who, by the way, will do all of his working out stuff at his pro day. His combination of first step quickness, anchor strength, and length makes him someone who can eat blocks and hold up gaps, which frees up linebackers to flow to the football. If you want someone to just drop the anchor, plant the flag down in the middle of the field, and stop players on that defensive line, Dominique Orange is that player. Before we continue on with the rest of my Atlanta Falcons draft targets and my mock draft, who is your Falcons draft target? Who is your number 1 Falcons draft target? If there's a specific player that you think you want on this team next year, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, before we continue on, if you want the very limited edition Atlanta Drinking Team t-shirts in beautiful Kelly green, or maybe something a little bit more slimming like this nice black color as well, then you got to use the link that I've put in the comments and description of today's video. chatsports.com/Atlanta Green. All of that is going to be in the comments and description of today's video, but this is limited time only. If you want the very latest from Falcons Today and its merch, this is the best place to do it. One more time, chatsports.com/Atlanta Green. With the 79th pick in the 3rd round of the 2026 NFL Draft, The Atlanta Falcons select. I'm not going to do it every time, I promise. That was just the last time. Elijah Sarratt, wide receiver from Indiana. I'm excited about this player, and I'm excited about this pick. Elijah Sarratt is a player that I believe is going so under noticed, I think is the best way to kind of put this. He is going to be a very, very good NFL player. He is an intermediate route runner with elite body control mid-air. I cannot stress that enough. It looks like Drake London when he does it. Now, not every part of his game is like Drake London. Drake London is way more explosive. But in midair, the body control looks like Drake London. It's incredible. And he's a certified red zone target. 44 career touchdowns, 15 in 2025 on that championship run with the Hoosiers. And his route tree could probably use a little bit more refinement. He's too much of a slant, curl, out route type of guy. Very basic routes is what he's really good at. Doesn't have that complex route tree, which is why I said it could use a little bit more refinement. But the numbers pop out as well. 65 receptions, 830 yards, 12.5 per reception, 15 touchdowns, and only 3 drops. Surefire hands. A player that moved around a lot, too. He's played at St. Francis, then James Madison. I mean, his James Madison numbers are awesome. And then 2024 in Indiana, awesome. 2025 in Indiana, awesome. So all the numbers are indicating that he is going to be a very, very good player, an immediate plug-and-play wide receiver. I think one of the most NFL-ready wide receivers right now. Outside of the first round, obviously. Carnell Tate's going to be a great player. Jordan Tyson's going to be a great player. Denzel Boston, et cetera, et cetera. But in terms of later round picks, this is one of the most NFL-ready players right out of the gates. And the advanced stats, they don't lie. He's a chain mover. 80% of his catches are first downs. 80%! That's nuts! 4 out of 5 catches are past the sticks. 65% contested catch win rate. Who does that remind you of? Drake London. And in his career, 228 catches, 3,500 yards, 15.8 yards per catch, 41, actually it's 44 total touchdowns, but you get my point. You get my point. Sarratt offers you a progressive passing threat that no one else really gives you. That's the truth. I think if you plugged and played him on the Falcons right now, he is a perfect complement to what Drake London does well. And this is a guy that doesn't have to go deep. He can, but he doesn't have to. He's going to just move the chains progressively, and that's great. With the 114th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Hezekiah Masses. I think that's how you say that name. Hezekiah? I think that's correct. Hezekiah Masses. Crazy name. That's a Key and Peele name right there. Defensive back out of the University of California. Cornerback out of the University of California. Interesting player here. He's a combine winner, by the way. CBS Sports, Yahoo Sports, they all say the same thing. This guy really impressed. He's a press outside corner with great ball production. Wait till you see the numbers on this guy. Incredible. 4.46 40-yard dash. Lightning quick. Official time, by the way, at the combine. Tackling, though, is his weak spot. 15.3% missed tackle percentage last year at Cal. That's not great. However, if the worst part of you as a cornerback is your tackling, I can live with it. Can you cover in zone? Are you a pressed corner? Are you not going to get beat? All of those things indicate that Masses is going to be a great player. And this is the perfect complement, in my opinion, to a guy like A.J. Terrell in a later round. Here's what Yahoo Sports said about his combine workout. Overall, Masses was a very efficient mover, accelerated with power, and had good ball skills throughout the drills. His height hurts his ability to sink his hip and change direction, illustrating he might be an outside-only corner, but with solid upside. Well, here's the great thing. I don't need him to play nickel. He just can be an outside guy. That's fine. I'm okay with it. And for a 4th-round pick, this feels like someone that could jump in immediately and have some solid production or could at least compete with Kobe Bryant. We still have to see what we got with Kobe. I'm still on that train. But remember when I was telling you about the numbers. they're incredible. I mean, last year was ridiculous. 47 tackles. It's a little low. 13 PBUs, 5 picks, and a PFF grade of 79.5. That's something I can get behind right there. One of the things that I like to see out of my corners specifically is how much productivity did you have? If you have low productivity, it usually indicates, one, they weren't throwing your side, so that could be good. But if they were targeting you, can you make plays happen? And he did. So shout out to Mr. Masses there for his great productivity in college. It was awesome. And we're going to combo these next two there, Mr. JD, to keep things moving. With the 197th pick in the 6th round and the 230th pick in the 7th round, combo these. The Falcons select Le'Veon Moss, running back, Texas A&M, and Isaiah Jatta, offensive lineman from BYU. Let's start with Moss. Honestly, for a 6th round pick, you'd be getting a pretty quality RB2. And that's what you'd be drafting him for, RB2. Because whomever the Falcons get in free agency, I can't expect it to be more than a 1-year deal. You sign Le'Veon Moss, or you draft Le'Veon Moss, last year, you'll notice not a lot of production. That's a very specific reason. He missed significant time. He only played in 7 games last year with an ankle injury. So that's probably why he's falling so much, is because he missed the large part of last year with that severe ankle injury. But from what I saw at his time at Texas A&M, he was a really, really good player. Kind of a bell cow back for the Aggies there down at Kyle Field. And again, I don't want him to take over Bijan's job. This is just for an RB2. Draft it later rounds. You get nice productivity. And who knows? If he explodes, great. You've got yourself a nice little 1-2 punch that replaces Tyler Allgeier. As for Jatta, I think we could always use a little bit more offensive line depth, right? I think this is probably something that the Falcons will explore, considering they're hosting some, what is the word I'm looking for? Top 30 draft picks here really soon. And the first one that they're doing over the free agency period is an offensive lineman. But if we just look at the guy that we drafted last year and Jack Nelson in the 7th round as well, here's the kind of side-by-side profile between them. Look, Nelson was kind of a developmental tackle as well. Jatta is the same thing, right? Put these two guys in the same system, practice squad players, let them develop. Both of them big fellas, 6'7" and 6'6" respectively. Jatta's 314, Nelson was 304. Both 7th round. Jatta's a projection, right? He hasn't been drafted yet. So 7th round projections. Both went to bigger name schools. I have no problem with Isaiah Jatta being drafted in the 7th round, mostly because Jake Matthews is old. Elijah Wilkinson is hitting free agency. You're going to have to replace somebody pretty soon. I know that we get Caleb McGarry back and Storm Norton is kind of a swing tackle, but in the event that we have to replace one of these guys pretty soon, it would always be nice to have a backup plan, and maybe Nelson and Jatta are 2 of those options for us. And if, worst case scenario, Storm Norton comes back and he's your guy for a while, so be it. But Falcons' offensive line is not the biggest need. It is a need, but not the biggest need. If you had to grade my first official mock draft, give me a grade in the comment section down below. And if you're watching during our live show, let me know in the live chat. I want to hear your grades right now for me. For me personally, JD, I'll go B+. I'll go B+. I won't give myself an A. I'm going to stay humble here. I'm going to stay humble. But let me know down in the comment section down below. That's all I got. Hopefully more mock drafts to come your way very, very shortly. All right, my friends. Make sure that you rise up, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, be cool.